When you see a guy like Trey go down with that injury, especially at this time of the year, just how tough is it knowing just one when it happens, and then two the road that lies ahead of him with his rehab and recovery?
As you can tell, I'm still processing it. It was extremely difficult. I heard him, but then once you get the news that he's out, that's the challenge. That was the challenge for our whole group, is to be able to process that and then try to collect ourselves and go play a basketball game. That was difficult, and that's a part of what I respect about our group, is they care about each other, and that was a tough. It was a tough sight to see Trey go down with that injury.
Is it just knowing the season he's had, the work he's put in?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he was talking about it. He was kind of saying that he felt it.
Yeah.
When he was walking off the court, so you kind of knew, but knowing everything he had put into the season, does it sting a little bit more knowing he was playing some of his best basketball?
For sure, it stings. We feel for him. We feel for our group. Feels for him. I feel for the guys. He put in a ton of work. You all could see it, and he was making strides at just becoming better on both ends of the floor, having a career year. So it was extremely difficult seeing that, but at the same time, on the positive, he'll miss the end of the season. We know Trey will attack his rehab, and he has an opportunity to not miss a ton of games next season. So there's some positives that we'll try to take out of this as we continue to progress.
CJ, Jose, Hawk, all uncharacteristic shooting nights.
Yeah.
The other night. Do you say something to them, or is it one of those hey, look, that's the ebbs and flows of basketball. I know those guys are all professionals. They're going to be able to turn it around, in the next game.
Well, just we addressed what happened. We were all amped up. Guys were excited to play, and when they seen Trey go down at the beginning of the game, it affected us, and it was just hard for us to collect ourselves. We missed a ton of shots after that, but their minds wasn't in it, and that's a game you have to just go ahead and acknowledge where kind of what happened and try to move forward.
Yeah, along those lines, again, just see Trey go down, it's tough, but now you have to replace 20 to 25 points every night, and what's the challenge there? I mean, it's got to be by committee, or how are you going to play?
Yeah, it's by committee. That won't be on one particular player. Guys will do it together. That's the beauty in basketball. That's a part of the beauty in it, is you get an opportunity to step on the floor together and go after it. And we'll need guys to step up in Trey's absence.
The majority of the games you're going to play down the stretch, you're playing teams that are playing for something.
For sure.
And so on your side, the energy that you're going to have to bring, again, not talking about the other night, but moving forward, it's going to have to be key, because they're going to be coming at you.
For sure. We're playing against teams that are preparing to play in the playoffs, pretty much. So that's an opportunity for guys to step on the floor and see where they measure up. But the non-negotiables for us is we gotta compete at a high level, play together, outwork, and just continue to go after it and have fun doing that.
It won't be all at once. You don't want one guy to step up and score the 25. But is there anybody you're looking to step up in these next these last few games in Trey's absence?
We'll get a chance to see a few of our young guys. We'll get a chance to see, probably a little bit more Jordan Hawkins. We'll get a chance to see some Antonio Reeves. But again, it can't be on one guy at this point in the season. Guys will do it collectively, and if we do that, we'll be fine in terms of how we move forward.
In a tough season like this, how has CJ been as one of the vets and leader in the locker room?
CJ's been great. He's been fantastic. I'm extremely proud of him and how he's handled himself on and off the floor. how he's engaged with our young players. Every day he's in practice, working. He's a professional, and we don't take that for granted. That's not easy to do under difficult circumstances, but it's why we really love having CJ on this team. It's because of his ability to block out whatever's going on and come in and be a pro every day.
What would you like to see from Zion the rest of the way in terms of his continued development? How would you like to see him in the season?
Keep attacking. He's been great, but just keep attacking, keep playing together with his teammates. It's been fun to watch him get on the floor and be as productive as he's been. All right, thank you.